The Visualante effect. The Visualante effect.
Hi, this is Visualante, and I'm bringing to you today on the Visualante effect my very first ever commentary. Yeah, can I hear a drum roll, please? No drum roll. Okay. So, I'm bringing you my very first ever commentary, and I decided to make it on Call of Duty Black Ops because that's the game I'm playing right now, and probably going to be playing it forever until the next Call of Duty comes out because it's that damn fun. Let me just put it out there. I am a Muslim, and that means that I follow the Muslim religion. Yes, that is the same one you hear about in the news every other day. And yes, that means I'm a most wanted person. I hope it's in a good way, though. But seriously, I wanted to mention that because there's a lot of misconceptions that are put out there, and I think I blame it really on two things: ignorance and the media, and arrogance. All three compounded together. When you combine all three, man, you have a big devil. You just can't take that damn sucker down. But yeah, ignorance. Why? Because people, when they don't know about something, they usually either fear it or they hate it. I don't know why. That's just usually the case. You either fear it or you hate it. You don't know about this. You see something different. You see something different in the street. Some guy's wearing a different attire. You start making fun of it because it's different. It's something you don't know about. You're not really acquainted with it. It's people who don't know math, they hate it. People who don't know math, they hate math. They hate its guts. And so, with regards to Muslims, a lot of people think Muslims are just these bearded fellows that hate everybody in the world and want to kill and destroy the entire earth. And this is actually beyond false. Why? Because anybody that you've seen on the media or on TV, they never show us. They never show like Muslims, smiling or I've never seen it, or happy or saying hi, how are you doing, or peace. No, they always, it's always some guy screaming, la 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 la, and then like a bomb explodes or something like that, and or somebody, some lady like yelling. She looks like a man and like she's but ugly and. No, our women are beautiful, okay? Don't listen to the media. Seriously. Yes, those people that are shown on the media are really like the smallest percentage you can ever think of. It's like a minuscule amount of people in comparison to the entire population. Like I majored in psychology and biochemistry and graduated with a bachelor's of science. So I did a lot of research, and part of the research you'd have to get populations to do the research. The populations that are shown on the media that are promoting terrorism and promoting all of these things are not a representative. They're not representative samples of the entire population of Muslims, like many people want you to believe. And so this is just living proof. Yes, I like video games. I love video games, and I'm at the same time Muslim. I still like to have fun, and there's a lot of people out there like me. So let me just get that out of the way and kick it off. Let's go. Let's just. All right, it's gone. All right, it's kicked off. All right, now Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Everybody has mixed thoughts about it, right? But really inside you love this damn game. This game is so fun. It's so addictive. If it's not fun, it's addictive. It's a damn addictive game. Starting from Modern Warfare 2. Many people, like, when Modern Warfare 2 got it, went all the way up there, and a lot of people played it, and, it was known, and too many videos came out about it, the hating started. People started hating about the game, started hating about the guns, and this is overpowered, this is underpowered, this perk is garbage, blah blah blah, all this stuff. All right, but here's the thing. The game was a great game. It was an awesome game. I mean, it was on its own caliber. Just the online experience. I think people were really more influenced by YouTube videos than they were by their own opinions. You know, that can be just me thinking that, but that was funny. See the way he dies, it's like stuntanning. But yeah, that could be just my opinion, but I think there's some truth to it, at least for a lot of people, because usually we're influenced by what others say, especially like the big heads, you know, the people that are known and whatnot, and it kind of like takes over our own opinion, and we shouldn't do that. Yeah, and it's funny because the same things that people complained about before, you know, are a lot of the same things they complain about when it's gone. Like, you know, like for instance, the RPGs. People complained about RPG. I mean, people complain about everything. God, just play the game. They complain about RPGs being overpowered and, like, you know, shouldn't be a secondary weapon or whatever it is. And then in this game, Black Ops, they made RPGs, you know, pretty. I love the way it is here. You know, you have to kind of have some type of accuracy. And no, people. So a lot of people don't like that. They think, you know, RPGs are underpowered now. So yeah, like, I don't know. I think just play the game. You know, what happens is, when you think about it, the real issue. Oh, look at this fail right here. This fail, big fail. A lot of the issues that happen, I think, occur. Look, I die by like 3 RC cars here in this game, I think. So yeah, a lot of the issues that happen are really things that you can control. It's not something that's outside of our control completely. For instance, if the game calls for you to be a little more tactical in your gameplay, you can't just run out in the middle, then that's just the way the game is. You just have to play it a little bit differently. You have to adapt. And that's a real problem if you don't know how to adapt. Because the real world, you have to adapt to everything. Things are going to keep coming up, and a lot of things you're not going to like are going to keep coming up. And you're just going to have to change your gameplay. You're just going to have to change your style. If there's a camper, and that camper's always there, the good thing to do, not complain, but I don't know how the hell I did not die here. But you shouldn't complain, but, you know, find a solution to it and try to adapt, change your ways in order to fit the situation. Well, that's the way I thought about it. My brother completely disagrees with me. And with that said, I still hate campers, and they piss me off. Ooh, boy, do they piss me off. So Black Ops, so far so good is what I think. Whatever you guys think, I would love to hear your opinions in the if you disagree with me, if you hate me, you think I should go back to my country. I would love to hear and read any of those comments, please. But what I think of Black Ops so far, I think Black Ops is a really good game. I think the guns are made just right. Everything seems for me to be balanced. I don't think any guns are overpowered. I don't think the AK-47U is overpowered. I think, well, at least not now. Even though it barely has any recoil at all. I don't think it, at least when I played with it, it doesn't kill the person like right on the spot. It takes a little time. That can be a connection issue, which is a problem with the game and the Call of Duty in general. If you want to complain about something, complain about that. That's what the developers need to fix. The connection, because the connection and the servers literally suck. Like, come on, just get the dedicated servers for all 3 systems, not just the the PC. Bring it to the PC, bring it to the Xbox, bring it to the PS3. And I think the PS3 has it the worst because, from my understanding, I could be wrong, and please correct me if I am, but from my understanding, the servers are made based on the Xbox servers. And so the PlayStation, oh man, we're suffering bad right now. Like, I don't know when was the last time I played a good game without lagging or like hit markers to the 20th power. But nonetheless, the game is freaking sick, and I love it. Love it. Yeah, what else can I talk about before this thing ends? My channel, I'm going to have commentaries. I'm going to have regular, it's mainly about gaming, whether it's tips, reviews, and I'm going to also have tips that are not about gaming. For instance, some tips about budgeting. Why? Because it is related to games. You know, a lot of people don't want to know how to get free games and stuff like that. Because I have a big load of games that for the PlayStation and for a bunch of other stuff that I just literally I got them for free, and you'll go crazy by how I did it. So with that, this has been the Visualante Effect. I hope you enjoyed the video gameplay. Thank you very much.
The Visualante Effect.